What up, Dokkanners? We got the announcement video for the 11th anniversary campaign coming up tonight in just a few hours, a little more than a few hours, more like half a day. And then we've actually got something else dropping tomorrow. I thought it was actually going to be today, but I got my dates all mixed up. So this is happening at the start of the 20th for me. And then the maintenance for update 5.33.0 is going to be happening well after, basically towards the end of the 20th. So this is going to be happening 2 hours after the global daily reset following the upcoming one for me posting this video. And we're going to be down for about 5 hours. And that is going to be for the implementation of update 5.33.0, the long-awaited quality of life update that we have been waiting for desperately. The duplicate friendly, the mirror friendly, the copycat friend lead. This is something that every whale has been dreaming about, because most whales will probably feel like their build is the better build. They would like to use characters of a similar ilk, but they probably can't because they don't have too many people who play the game, or maybe there aren't as many whales who are able to summon on every single banner. Sort of, you know, first world problems. But anyway, this is a great way to now double up on your own leader skill, your own build, whatever, to make things easier and less reliant on the crappy friend system. So this will be finally dropping on global tomorrow. Is there going to be a JP and a global? I think there's going to be a JP version of this. So probably on the global one, there'd be like a little excerpt about that as well. But yeah, we'll be getting this, and then we'll also be getting the leader skill search function. This is something that I feel like newer players, returning players will have a much better time using, just because this will help you guys more accurately figure out what is the best leader skill for a particular category or whatever you're trying to put together. Sometimes you just don't have, you know, all of the knowledge base that every hardcore Dokkanner has. Sometimes you just want to look it up for yourself and see what you got. And you know what? This will help you. So this little button down here will help you do that. So two amazing quality of life updates that are coming. When we actually get this tomorrow, I'll probably do a little demo. I mean, JP players have already seen this, but you know, it hasn't dropped on global yet. So I'll probably still do a demo for the global side. I specifically am going to be very happy about this, because now with this, I will be far less reliant on my friends list. And unfortunately, the whale presence in my friends list has been diminishing with each celebration, because, you know, the game is in its 11th year now, so people aren't as interested. People aren't able to summon on every single banner. So as a content creator and as a whale, it has been very frustrating to not be able to have the right character all the time. I've found myself frequently on live streams having to last minute, you know, remove some people just to throw in people who have 55% on characters. Now I don't have to worry about any of that. So a great update coming up. It's even an instant thing. Like when you toggle between your teams, it'll instantly adjust to whatever that new lead is, which is great. So this is coming up. Awesome. But then they also announced another maintenance. This was actually kind of funny to see on the global side, because we have two maintenance announcements and the first one hasn't even dropped yet. One was dropped on the 13th. The other was dropped on the 18th. So this is the other one. This is going to be happening on the 25th at 6 p.m. PST, going until 9 p.m. PST. So a 3-hour maintenance for this one. So this is for update 5.33.5. So this is just some extra tag along things that they wanted to include, I suppose, or I guess it's a follow-up to this one. I don't recall if JP actually got this yet. I'm a little out of the loop, been a little busy, preoccupied the last couple of days. So I have my boy Proton kind of help fill me in, and he sent me a couple of the pages of stuff that JP is going to be getting for that. Or maybe they already got, I don't know. So we'll go over that real quick as well. But the timing is significant. So this is happening after the announcement reveal. So we will go into this, global players, knowing what the first parts characters are likely going to be. And it doesn't matter, but at least we'll have the friend, copy friend thing all set up for that. Some people were concerned that that wasn't going to happen by anniversary time, but I was pretty confident 1 week after JP got it, global should get it. The second maintenance is for the 25th. And if you guys recall, the Genki Damatsudi event is coming up. This is the biggest event ever for Dragon Ball, because this is going to be talking about all the new stuff coming up, all the big announcements. Also, the main Dragon Ball games are getting their own stage, Fusion World, Super Divers. Actually, wait, is Kakarot and what's the other one? Xenoverse, they're not here. But Dokkan Legends and Gekishin are all going to be getting the stage. They've got a new game announcement. I always forget that there's going to be a new game coming up. People were saying Xenoverse 3, right? Like that's what people are hoping for. So there's a lot of stuff that's going to be happening for this, which, by the way, I will be doing a live stream for. We will be live for the whole thing. So I clicked on the link. It is starting on January 24th at 4:45 p.m. So that is essentially Global's daily reset for that day. And based on the timing, all of this is going to be going for about 8 hours. 8 whole hours. So we will be live till well after midnight. But if we look at this, this is happening 4 hours into the event. So 10 to 14, 4 hours. So if we add 4 hours here, it'd be almost 9 o'clock. 5 hours after Global's daily reset, we'll be getting some Dokkan news. So for me, that would be the 24th at 9 p.m. But the maintenance is set for the 25th at 6 p.m. So to me, this is probably going to be a data download for the upcoming characters. That's my guess. I feel like this is too late for us to be getting countdown stuff. I feel like the countdown stuff should actually be happening here. So I think tomorrow we should be getting the countdown images leading up to the anniversary. And then the 25th will be the data download for the upcoming characters. But the maintenance being only 3 hours is a little suspect. So I'm wondering if maybe this is just like the finalized implementation of the new mechanic just to get that all set up in game. I don't know. It'll be something to that effect. Remember, we've got the 20th. We've got the 24th/25th for this. And then we've got the 28th when the actual anniversary is going to start. There will be probably one more live stream to sort of kick things off. Usually, now that Global is in sync with JP, we have a live stream that happens with them that happens a couple hours before the banners drop. And that's where they go over like all of the new details for the campaign and whatnot. So those 3 things could have some extra data downloads and stuff for it. So this one being 3 hours, I guess, isn't that all that crazy. But yeah, so now let's take a look at the update 5.33.5. What are the changes that are coming up for this? Because I don't know what these are. Thank you for translating, even though I clicked translate on all 3 pages. Stupid Google. All right. We got 3 pages here. Thank you for playing Dokkan. We've confirmed the following issue. After the version 5.33.0 update, issue details the data download size may be displayed as over 20,000 megabytes. So 20 gigs, which is different from the expected size. This is a display issue only. Only the data required for the update is automatically downloaded. In addition to the update, if downloads from previous versions were not completed, this will also include data that has not yet been downloaded. We sincerely apologize, yada yada. You know, if you sincerely apologize every time, it kind of loses its meaning. You ever thought about that, dummies? All right, so display issue, not a big deal. Maybe I'm crazy, but I could have sworn with this recent update, JP players were talking about not being able to log in. I guess that wasn't a thing. A display issue claiming it's a 20 gig thing. So that's honestly, for me, that's not a problem. But for people with older devices, I keep seeing these more and more on videos. Like, I can't play anymore. I don't have any space. You know, this is a pretty alarming thing to see. So thankfully, it's just a display issue. But now you know. Now you're informed. Added on Friday, January 16th at 7 p.m. Thank you for playing. We plan to fix this issue soon. This fix is intended to prevent similar issues from occurring in the future. What issue? If you're already experiencing the issue, please try to clear your cache from the title screen while in location with a good connection. Tell me what the damn issue is. Provide a statement of apologies to users who have experienced the issue later on. Stupid. We've confirmed the following issue. Link skill 1 may be displayed for some characters. If you experience this issue, please try clearing your cache from the title screen in a location with a good connection. This issue is currently under investigation. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience. Nobody cares. Okay. So I guess it will show links as level 1, even if it's not level 1, I suppose. Okay. Another display issue. If these are just minor display issues, okay, I'm not a developer. If this is all just like superficial display issues, couldn't this have all been just added to... Oh, wait, you know what? I know the reason for that. Oh, okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. Last one here regarding an update regarding Extreme Z Battle notification. The notification for Extreme Z Battle Superhero Saga Event 2, which began on Wednesday, January 14th, incorrectly displayed a notification for UR characters instead of LR characters. Yes, I talked about this on a couple of videos. There was a display error between the Gamma's release date and the LR release dates. They had switched them up by mistake. The Gamma's released on the 7th of January and the Gohan Piccolo released on the 14th. But when the Gohan Piccolo EZAs dropped, or I think a couple hours before, it showed that they were swapped. And some people actually took it as, oh yeah, they were supposed to drop the week before. No, it was just a display error. So all of these are just very surface level visual bugs. So I was going to say, why couldn't they just add this into the update for the one that's coming up for global? So the reason for this, from what I recall, I believe Proton or somebody explained it. It's because when they package an update, they have to then submit it for approval through the various platforms that are housing their games, right? So that would be Android, I guess the Android Marketplace and the Apple Store. So they can't retroactively add more to it and have it still be known as update 5.33.0. They have to roll out another update on top of that. That is why the extension, the nomenclature is as such. So that's why for global, we can't not only get this, but also this all packaged into one lump sum. They have to be given at 2 different times. What's funny about this is most of us don't understand that logic, which is fine. We're not developers, but it's just funny because like we'll know ahead of time that there's 2 updates coming in. They'll drop news before the first update even drops, and it'll just make it seem like, oh, we've identified a problem. Well, clearly it's not you've identified it. It's just that you are aware of it from the JP side. So yeah, you know, ignorance is bliss, but also knowledge is power. So thank you. Was it Proton or whichever nerd explained it to me? I love you nerds. Thank you. So that is why we are getting multiple update rollouts, which is fine. We want the game to be good and functional. So that's all that matters. And that's about it. So main thing is coming up tonight. I will go live. This is dropping at what, 3 a.m. God. Okay. So this is dropping at 3 a.m. I'll go live probably around midnight just so I can stay awake. I've been going to sleep a little earlier these days. So I'll probably go live midnight and then we'll hang out for a couple hours and then we'll check it out. And then we'll see that it's going to be the Daimas. I'll be happy. It's going to be Daima, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. And it's going to be Royal Blue Vegeta and MUI Goku. No, it's going to be Royal Blue Vegeta and Kato Pesla. And I'm going to be very happy. Those are going to be the part 1 LRs. And then, yeah, I'll be the only one clapping. And we'll have the same, why is nobody clapping thing again. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let in the comments your thoughts on all the updates and the stuff that's coming up. You guys looking forward to the Mirror Friend update, the Copycat update. You guys looking forward to the Leader Skill Search function. You guys excited about Genki Damatsudi coming up? Do you have any final predictions you haven't otherwise mentioned in my other videos? Feel free to do so here in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more content of the future and click the notification bell so that you'll know you want to see more of myself. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.